Good morning. We have we're pulling into our port here at Cape Canaveral. You can see the Disney Cruise Line logo on the front of that building there. It's about 5:30 a.m. Watching us slowly come into the port. Sad day. Probably gonna go try to get breakfast. Well, we need to go get breakfast at Cabanas this morning. It opens at, we're a little unsure, 6 or 6:30, because we do have to be off the boat by 8:15 to get our bus back to Disney World. So we got a few things to pack up in our like carry-on backpacks that we have to bring with us to breakfast, because we'll go straight there off the boat from breakfast. Sad day, but we'll come back and do it again someday. They took our luggage, our big luggage already, so I think we find it in this building, I guess, before we go through customs. It's our very last day on our ship. All right, this is room 9514 on the Disney Fantasy. It is a deluxe stateroom with veranda. So as soon as you walk in, you've got 2 closets on the right, and so inside one closet you've got the safe, which is a decent size, although I will say my MacBook did not fit in there, so can't fit every laptop, that's for sure. But a lot, a decent number of hangers. Of course, your life preserver's up there, and then the next closet is kind of a mirror image of that, or I guess the same, except for it doesn't have the safe. It just has some like space for some clothes on some shelves. And then that ladder there is if you were using the pop-down bed that's over in the above the couch. Again, plenty of hangers and life preservers up there. And then I'm gonna come back this way. Hello. And I'm just going to show you from perspective. Those 2 closets are on the right, and then there's these 2 doors on the left, because there's split bathrooms here, which is really nice. So this first bathroom has the toilet, has a sink, some shelves, a couple of shelves, another shelf up there, actually use that, a couple of hangers over here to hang towels or whatever, wet clothes. So that's the first little bathroom. Then this second one, it's a little bigger because it has the tub, which the tub's pretty deep. We didn't like take a bath or anything, but the tub's pretty deep. Shower is good. It was actually amazing shower. Has 2 of these little things to hang wet clothes on, which we did use. And got really good water pressure, nice hot water. And of course we've got the H2O product in here. And another sink. Mirror, hello. Little makeup mirror. And then of course towels. And then on this outside of this door was like a full-length mirror. So that was nice to have. Then you get into the like bedroom area. Well, actually before that you get these shelves here and water cups and some drawers, 3 drawers. And everything has that like nice like slow close thing so it doesn't slam. It's really nice. We're all packed up and ready to go. So there's nothing in these anymore. Got a hair dryer and this little pad thing. If you, like I had a straightener to straighten my hair, they want you to put hot styling tools on there. Then we had the nice big comfy bed. I think it's a queen size. It felt bigger than a queen, than our queen at home, but it was very comfortable.
Yeah, it could be a king, I don't know. But yeah, it's probably a queen.
Do you want to flip on that light there? And then something we really love is when there's a side table on both sides of the bed, which they had. And there was just one regular plug under there, and then one of those like European plugs, I think is what it is. I don't know. There's a drawer here. Cute little lamp with lampshade with the little ships on there. It's so cute. And castles for where the parks are. That's really cute. Nice soft backboard to the bed. And then if you had like an adjoining room with somebody, another party, they have that available. Then nice little painting here of the 4 ships: Magic, Wonder, Dream, and Fantasy. I wonder if they'll redo that now that they have the Wish coming this summer. And then there's a TV.
Yeah, and it swings.
Swings around. So like if you're in bed, you can put it here. If you want on the couch, you put it over there. Came away from the wall as well. Lots of sports ball on there.
Yeah, there's 2 ESPN channels, ESPN and ESPN2.
And then on this side on the end table there was the telephone, so that kind of was not the best because the telephone was plugged into the one plug that was back there.
Yeah.
So whoever sleeps on that side doesn't have a plug for like your phone or anything. So
yeah.
It was one thing that was a little wonky, but it was fine. And then here we have a nice little red, white, and blue sailing Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, and Goofy are all on there with little ship doodads. And then there's a couch here which folds down into a little like single bed.
Yeah, single plus.
Yeah. And then there's a light for it. Even if you wanted to sleep there, you have a light. And then this is where like you can pull down some sort of bunk bed.
I think they do it for you.
Yeah, if you need it, I think they do it for you, and then they probably bring that ladder out here to get up there for if you have kids or something. And then over here we have a nice big desk area with a little chair.
No plugs in the bathroom.
There weren't? I didn't think about that.
That's fine.
Oh. A little mini fridge, which we had some waters in there. Kept them nice and cold.
Yeah, we cranked it.
So that was nice to have. Then the plug situation over here. These all, what are these?
Nothing.
Those are nothing. Okay. So there's just 2 regular plugs over here. And then the 2.
And there's some USBs above this circle thing on this one.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, some USBs over here. A big old mirror. I'm gonna shut this for a minute. Big mirror, and then on. Oh yeah, the light. These are all light switches, by the way, for different lights.
And the reason I said there's no plugs in the bathroom is you end up doing those kind of things out here.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it because I was gonna straighten my hair out here anyways because of the big mirror. So I didn't even look.
That was the reason I didn't shave. But I usually buzz it.
Nice little cupboard here. And then drawers. Again, over here, 3 drawers. So there's 3 drawers over there and 3 drawers over here for clothes or whatever you need. Little coffee table. This blanket was in here. It's like was on the bed, part of the bedspread. This one we did request an extra blanket, so you can do that if you want to. So we had an extra blanket. Then this here, do you want to demonstrate this?
Oh, there's just a little strap hook.
So if somebody was sleeping over here, then you could have a little privacy or whatever. So
You can still see the TV over here.
yeah, there you go. So it's a nice little setup.
Yeah.
And then the best part of the room is the veranda, of course.
Of course.
We're at the Port Canaveral right now, so it's a little loud out here, but you know, during the trip it was beautiful. Got a couple of chairs and a little table, and then I like the glass so you can see through, you know, on the glass. But it was really nice to come out here. I read my book a lot out here in the mornings and just sat out here and listened to the water. It's really nice. So we have some Disney Cruise Line buses pulling in. We'll be getting on one of those soon to head to Disney World. That's the room tour. So
Great room. It
Yeah.
never felt really cramped.
yeah,
Once in a while, if we were walking in the same area.
yeah. I loved
Nice.
actually the location of our room too. We're on the 9th floor, and it was just kind of like a nice distance to everything.
Particularly
And
deck 11, adult area.
yeah, so like the adult
Disney Fantasy.
the adult section was pretty close, and I don't know, everything was just really nice. So it was a nice room.
Real nice.
And yeah, so we're gonna probably head out to breakfast real soon, so we'll see you then. Thanks.
Bye.
Okay, we're headed.
Never been so sad to leave my boat. I'm sure I cannot float anymore.
We're headed to Cabanas for breakfast. We have all our stuff with us, so we left our room for the last time because after breakfast we'll go straight to getting off the ship.
Thank you.
So look at this sun coming up,
Sun will come up.
sunrise right behind me. Nice. So going to Cabana. I did too. I waited. I was like, is that the horn? Good old Cabanas.
Old Cabanas.
Definitely very, what's the word I'm looking for? The same every day. Like, it's like very predictable, but also very good.
Yeah, there's a few changes each day.
Yeah, but it's good. It's got everything you would need. Okay, we got seats in Cabanas. Every day we've been able to get a seat by the window, which is really nice. Got some stuff for breakfast. These are some scrambled eggs with cheese. Got a couple of Mickey waffles with like a strawberry compote and whipped cream. Some sausage and bacon and a couple of hash browns. And we usually just share. And then if we want more, we go up and get it. But I'm not super hungry this morning, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, I see. There's a line to get off the ship here. Goodbye, Fantasy. See you real soon.
I'm selling my DVC. Ellie! I'm doing it. I want to put it on.
We're leaving the ship.
My ship.
About to step off onto the gangway.
Back to Florida.
There we go. There it is. Aw.
What'd you say?
There's our room. It was right up there.
I don't want to go.
That dog winking.
I found something I'm really good at.
Sad. We'll come back again sometime.
I'm not doing anything new ever again.
Stop.
Ya, ahora sí. No, pero tienes que tomar la tira. Ya está. Listo, nos vamos.
Bye, Fantasy. See you next time. Coming up to the Disney World bubble. Gonna see the sign up there. We made it. We're in the bubble. Boy. There's that speedway. Appears that we're gonna go over here to the beach club first to drop people off. Okay. Just about to pull into the All-Star Resort complex. So
Via progetto next stop or start sport. Sport next stop.
All-Star Sports is the first one here. This one was the very last one to open recently after the pandemic. It was closed for a really long time and it just opened like maybe a
Or
month
start sport.
ago. Yeah. So it's all, obviously, all sports themed. I see some surfboards back there. Sports, all kinds of sports balls in there. Sports ball. Whoa. Oh, that's kind of a bunch of people waiting in line for the, looks like Hollywood Studios bus. There's a American football up there. Here we are at the All-Star Music. That's where we're gonna be spending 3 nights before our flight home. Never stayed here before, so it'll be a new experience. So that's kind of fun.
Via progetto next stop or start music.
I see some maracas over there.
Yeah, I saw Calypso. You got everything?
Yeah. Thanks, Disney Cruise Line bus.
Yeah, you guys did great.
That was perfect. You know, it's like a little over an hour ride from the Cape Canaveral to here. So here we go into the lobby of All-Star Music. the check-in desk. Okay, we are walking to our room. We got one. Dan went and talked to the lady, and our room wasn't ready, but they called and they found one for us. The only difference is that it's like one king bed instead of 2 queens or whatever, which is totally fine. So we're making our way over to building 8. Here's one of the pools they have here. Big maracas. I think this is like the Calypso pool, or Calypso area. Got little music notes on all the railings. It's cute. That said building 10. It's like you can get towels out here for the pool if you want. They've got the 3 caballeros with Donald Duck out in the middle there. That's cute.
So there's a couple ways we can go.
Okay.
So we're going to come down past this building. Right?
Yeah, let's
Want to go in front of 9, or you want to go back and around?
Let's go through here to the circle and then come down that way. So All-Star Resorts are some of the, what do they call them? What is it? Still can't hear you. They're not moderate, but they're value, yeah. So they're the value resorts. I believe, you know, the average nightly, I'd have to look it up, but it's probably like $130 a night-ish. A bongo or something? Conga? Yeah. There's a trombone on your left. Saxophone. I think these are magnolia trees that we're walking under. Got a little drum set there, the Jazz Inn. So these buildings, so those back by the pool are the Calypso, and then this is the Jazz. What is ours called? It's a cute little fountain here. Looks like there's another pool up here. Oh, we're in Broadway. It says Broadway is 7 and 8. So we're in the Broadway buildings. There's another pool. A little smaller. It's like kind of cool, like brick building. It's like the backstage. I see a little top hat over there. Okay. So it's like, what, like 11:15 maybe, 11:30? And we do have park reservations for Epcot today, but we're gonna rest in the room for a while and probably go out like maybe around 4 or 5 or something and do some flower and garden stuff and potentially watch Harmonious. We'll see. We will see. That's okay. I bet it's quick to just probably pop down that way to the bus maybe.
Maybe.
Okay?
Okay.
Here
We don't sit and drive.
It does have one of those beds though.
I like this a little better.
Then Pop?
I do. I'm not sure why. Is it bigger?
Feels a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Maybe it's because the bed's not down at tiny length.
That doesn't look like a king bed to me though. It looks like the same as the one we had on the ship. Yeah, it looks nice though. And it looks like it has another Murphy bed situation that pulls down. Big TV.
Ooh, regular hangers.
It's the bathroom. Pretty normal, average shower, tub, H2O product, toilet. Got like a makeup mirror here if you wanted that. Iron, hair dryer, little closet for your stuff, some hangers, some dresser, big drawers. It's down here. It's probably where the safe is. Yep. There's the safe and the Holy Bible.
Only thing.
The holy thing. Coffee maker.
Yes, all that.
Makes 2 cups. Just remember to put 2 cups underneath there.
If you hit the buttons.
Little refrigerator. Yeah, this is everything you need. And then there's just a window here.